Right folks, we are back at the Piggery in a secret location.
Might be on your right where we captured the voice.
Just a quick video on this.
So we'll get inside and
Hidden Historias, Ned from Vakenhaven, Alex from Vakenhaven, and then Steve here, the spiritualist. So we're literally just coming here to close the book, essentially. So the main video will be out on Alex's channel. This is literally just another perspective.
I'm getting some funny vibes, man.
Touching the handle.
So that's where we came in last time.
Yeah, you said the scaffolding, wasn't it?
Yep.
Just beyond way.
It feels quite chilly here.
Yeah. I'm getting some funny vibes.
How are you feeling?
Fine. You alright with going in, Steve? Yeah, that's where my foot went through that glass.
Really? Oh! What the hell?
But yeah, you've got the old cooker.
I think a bat just landed on my hand because I felt its claws dig into me like a little baby one.
It's kind of drawn me to it's funny, the electrics. How proud he was to get it put in. I get a feeling it was like I've saved up a bit of money and I've got someone to come in and build the place. And it was the first time he's had like a light switch in every room or something.
Yeah. You know? So you were picking up, Steve, that he was quite, what do you call it, frugal? Miserly.
Yeah. But
Cheapskate.
I really love this place. It's like my pride and joy.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of
It's going to be all hell breaks loose when Ray gets in here. Fucking noisy. Doesn't do subtle.
So it's quite a proud.
Is he coming in?
Yeah. Let's just do this intro.
Someone came in here afterwards, and like, I mean, this was done after, but I don't like it. It's like there was nothing wrong with what I did with the place, and now someone else has moved in and changed it all.
Oh, so you're saying like while he's still passed on?
Yeah. Only a bit, like this.
So there's that window
Yeah.
to the bedroom, overlooking this front room, which is quite a weird feature in itself, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've seen quite a few places where you got borrowed light. So
Yeah, I remember you saying about borrowed light.
because you got that small window out there. So there's that borrowed light there to bring in light from there.
Yeah.
So, toilets.
This is where, so I'll show you, this is where we caught the boys.
Right, there's a fluorescent light bulb tube here, don't stand on that because it'll make a racket. We heard a bang when we were there last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will get in the bathroom, I think.
Toilets are us, Alex.
Like a bathroom or something, but
Saw that green avocado.
like I'm washing my vegetables and stuff in here.
So, can I just point out quickly, right, the last time when I caught my voice, I was filming spider webs, right where Steve is stood. And there is nothing now.
Yeah.
Oh, was this that room? Yeah, this
Dragonfly
was the room.
room.
So Dragonfly.
Yeah.
So I was stood there where you were. Alex was stood here, and that's where we picked it up. Wasn't it? Like it was like cold in here. It's like that.
Yeah.
Let's just have a moment and just.
Got mozzies.
That's me stood on something.
It's not a very big bathroom, is it?
It's not. It's not
It's
at all.
like,
If he was living by himself.
yeah.
But you wouldn't
Where's the shower at the bar?
Well, I think the
one
bath
of
would have
spider.
been here.
sink there.
So here's where the bath sort of was sat on, and it's got that big there for the tap. But it's like I'll run a bath, but I'll use it twice. It doesn't feel like whatever it was. I don't think it was a bath to like I'm washing stuff in it, vegetables and what have you, and
So you'd have to make use of the limited space because it's quite a small.
what's up there? Is it dead?
Dad check.
Dab checks, not sure.
The second.
The only information I know about this guy.
Me and Matt noticed that last time.
Yeah.
Can't remember what the reference was. I'm going to move this light bulb because I know Ray's going to stand on it.
Polydine resin polymerisation.
I'll leave that for a second. You two doing stuff.
So that's probably just the making. This. This is weird to me. This sounds like you tried soundproofing it.
Well, I think this was just the decor in the 70s or 60s. I think it was a thing back then. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily soundproof.
If anybody in the comment section knows better.
But it's very odd to see a window overlooking into the...
It is. That is really strange.
Because it was like that's what we used to look over.
Look at that. Is that a bullet hole? That.
Is that your bottle or Alex's? Sounded that clip, isn't it? Didn't actually film near last time, folks. Oh, hang on, what's that? What is that? I've not seen this before. Maybe this was his gun store, where he used to keep his gun. There's a gun lock. That's interesting. Not been in this room. Look at the cobwebs, guys. Yeah, that might have been his little gun store. Because you have to have a gun lock, don't you? Very good. Yeah, the mummified spiders.
Yeah.
I've got to film this. Sorry, mate, but I've got to.
Well, so far you've gone through the floors.
Yeah, but that's not my fault. It's just it didn't hold my weight.
But it is your floor. You're that fast.
No, not at all.
The really old radio.
Oh, these cobwebs.
It's not awful smelling here now.
It's an old paper here, Ned. Oh, wow.
Series lapsed by Navy.
Is that got a date on? Hello, there's a date there. What does that say?
82? No, 1952.
Really?
Yeah.
Alex, Steve.
Oh, wow.
What's that story about the series lapsed by Navy?
Alex and Steve.
I think they're doing their
Yeah,
thing,
just-
Ray. Just let them. Yeah, look at that. 1952. Don't know if that's going to focus because it's not really. I'm supposed to be a close-up camera of this, but wow, that's a relic.
There.
Where does that say?
Inquire into why Reed was left properly warm.
Wow.
There's all these stickers everywhere. What are these stickers for?
Perry Analytic. Yeah, found like an old Morse code
Oh yeah,
machine.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Ray, if you're watching this back, literally 10 seconds ago, listen, we heard like 3 clicking sounds right by your camera.
It's weird. I can hear some tapping. It's like.
Let's stand here.
Weird, I would just mention Morse code.
Yeah, that's weird. I can hear it's like this. It's like. Hang on, I'll stand quietly. It's not that. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
That's his infrared filter, but that's not the noise we were hearing though. That was weird. You definitely heard it. It's like a little. But the fact we're talking about Morse code,
Yeah,
and then we
it's
don't hear
yeah.
that.
I'm just hoping we've got something on camera.
Yeah, I'm recording, aren't we?
That's odd.
How weird. I do feel a little bit. Don't know, like there's
Since they've been
some
up in that
tension.
loft,
Yeah,
Weird
maybe
thing
because
for
they've
me.
disturbed something.
Possibly. It's a weird thing for me. As soon as Al and Steve went up there, I think I even said to you, like, though now I feel a bit weird.
Yeah,
Whereas first when I came in, I didn't.
I'm definitely feeling a bit of tension now. Now because they might have disturbed energy or something up in the loft.
Yeah. That was very cool. Is that Ray coming down?
Look at the video.
Did you not hear that?
Yeah, but he's not.
Hit like that if you.
Oh, he's got his legs down.
Ray doing that. Are you doing an outro?
No, not at all.
You can't do them.
Guys,
What?
just a quick one. You know, you were talking about Morse code.
Yeah.
Me and Ned just heard some light tapping by the bathroom.
But if you did, it'd be on my camera.
It was very weird. It was like not quite this loud, but it was like that, but very faint. We both heard it, and that's very coincidental. You were talking about Morse code, and we heard that.
So I don't know if you've just heard that, but Steve, as Ray was talking about Morse code, him and Ned downstairs said they heard it.
That's so weird. We both definitely heard that.
Seems to be around here.
This is where we heard the.
Can you hear the tapping again?
Yeah, I just heard it. Look at that spider there.
Is that same one that was there? Yeah, it's moved. Oh no, there's another one there. Look.
Oh shit, it has moved.
No, there's one there.
Oh
big
yeah,
one.
that's even bigger.
But I just said there's that tapping again. Now it's gone again.
Huge. That's a monster. That tapping is weird, man.
Straight down. I'd
So
come
folks,
down
just an
another
update.
roll.
They're bringing the Morse code machine down from the loft. We'll get a glimpse of that any second.
Cool. Right, mate, I'll move out your way and you can. Right, Steve.
Yeah.
Have
how
you
was
seen
it, mate?
this?
No.
Look at this.
It's awesome,
So
man.
we'll set this up. I was going to sit up in the front room.
Wow. Look at that, folks.
Right, although shotgun cartridges.
Wow.
Yeah, shotgun cartridges. Brass tongs, cutlery, old weapons. This, an old Tilton's heater.
Can you stick your light on that? But still.
No, well, there's that.
It's actually a brothel in there.
No, it's not. It's rocks and lead pipe.
Right, we're going to set the cameras up somewhere then.
Yeah, I think we should all go in the front room.
Where our stickers are.
Through there,
Where the
where our
stickers
stickers are.
My stickers are now.
Yeah, nice. We should go in there.
Shotgun.
Have a look, chill out.
I'm going to set the camera up. Oh, there's a pumpkin here.
That paper is dated 1952.
What?
That's a relic, mate. I found it under the floorboard.
The Ritual of Freshness, 4711. 4711.
Well,
That's not.
I always find a seat, folks. If you do it, use it.
Tap yourself. No, it's tapping the floor.
My Bob Ross here.
People start doing. Never heard of that. Yeah, have a look. It's actually quite been used quite a lot for issues and also the general wellness.
Well, that's a stick.
technique.
Oh. Kill it quickly. So I'll just take a picture without Steve knowing.
Yeah. What is that with your camera, right?
Oh, yeah.
You moved as I was taking a night shot.
Right, so I'm gonna.
Right.
Why's your beam bigger than mine? Oh, because it's
Oh yeah,
first
Steve, do you want to take some shotgun
Yeah.
cartridges?
Get some light on it.
Yeah, because this one says made in England and this one says made in Great Britain.
Well, I've got mine here.
Made in where? Oh, yeah, Great Britain.
It's the same company, but obviously
Yeah,
two different.
made in England. So this is what they found in the loft, folks. Very interesting. Nice find.
Yeah, Steve was up there, proper rummaging.
Yeah, we could hear the racket. So what was really weird is you guys were talking about Morse code and me and Ned heard tapping in the bathroom. It'll be on his bob loft. I know it'll be on mine most certainly because I was filming. We both heard it. It's very weird.
As soon as you like register that it's tapping,
Yeah.
it stops.
It stops, yeah.
So the other thing was, when we came in with Matt and Matt started calling out, all the time he was calling out, there was this rumbling
Yeah,
all around. It sounded underneath, in the walls.
yeah.
As soon as he stopped calling out, silence.
So there's
Is there
the
a way of looking underneath
Morse code
here?
machine, guys.
Yeah, go under there.
Maybe, yeah, through.
Go through there. So there actually is down there.
Try and get that camera there. There it is.
Ready, Steve?
Dun 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 dun.
There.
Bottle of
Been
time.
through the wall, so they still stay.
Absolutely
Quite
awesome.
clearly, but
This is how we set the mood, guys. 2 red flashlights, and the rest is ours.
Mine's really, what's on the screen?
I was getting a feeling he stored stuff underneath here a lot.
Well, I'm now getting that feeling.
Those papers, though, the fact he's put those old 1952 papers.
turn off all the lights a second. Apart from the red, so unless you want to keep the red on.
I want to turn this on. It used to fall.
Well, bear in mind, this has been fully charged. It's already down to 1 bar.
Mine's on 3 bars, if that's any use.
Mine is
What's that there? Strange little
3 bars.
They're little asbestos stickers.
Yeah.
I don't remember the crack in the ceiling there. That's new. You guys have been up in the loft.
Oh, possibly.
That was not there before.
Possibly. We'll have to check back on the footage.
Yeah. Mine, that archway of cobwebs though.
Yeah.
I've already walked through a load of west.
What's that?
Let's go more.
That's my camera.
There's a little metal thing on there, isn't there?
So where do you reckon the best place to set up mine?
Well, I've got mine pointing that way.
There is a unit on the far right.
Oh, we've all got them in there. So what if I put mine?
Facing.
Can you shine a torch for me, Wayne? Just so I do this.
Why don't you put yours connecting to that?
That's what I've been
Yeah.
called, the candles.
Yeah.
Well, there's no draft in here. All we
Actually,
do is
clip it. Oh, that, yeah.
burn that Palo Santo and see if the smoke
Oh, yeah.
gives off any sort of weird energy.
So when you do it, we should have a white light shining on smoke. So what's this technique called, Steve? Smudging.
Well, smudging, but also when you've got the smoke, if just check there's much of a draft here. No, not really. What's that?
What's that?
Wasn't that long ago, someone had a fire there.
Looks like you're getting ready for duty, bro.
Yep.
Call that ready.
Better sit down on the job as usual.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an awesome shot.
So if the smoke will be nice and full and everything, but sometimes when it picks up
Energies, the smoke will become jagged and. But I've got quite a nice feeling in here. See, it's all nice and full. But then if there was energies, it will just start getting jagged. But that's a nice clean burn.
Kind of smells alright.
Oh, it does smell good.
It's a lovely smell, isn't it? Palo Santo.
That's the one. Promise I'll remember now.
But you know, this feels like such a lovely room.
Yeah, best room in the house, 100%.
Now, where the other fireplace was, I think he would have spent more time in there, and the family were in here. But that was where he would sort of spend his late evenings, and the wife would go to bed, and he'll stay up. Because I just don't feel this guy slept.
That's really creepy to me. I mean, that speaks of maybe unsettled and...
Yeah, on edge all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with spent shotgun cartridges.
Yeah.
Don't really know full story what happened here, do
Did
you?
he shoot the pigs?
You wouldn't want to though, because you'd ruin your products.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you typically they used
Well, she got pig eggs, didn't you? That you should.
Farming pig eggs. No, but it's like Steve says, it poisons the blood and the...
Yeah,
meat.
true.
Yeah.
No, what was those? They use a gas canister, fire it into the brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that it doesn't feel like there's any disturbance in the smoke, and it feels quite. You know, this was a really friendly family room for some time, but I feel the family moved apart, and then it was just stayed the same. I mean, you can see some of the other rooms. They've done something with this one. I mean, I don't. It feels like this was added on because it just feels like someone came in and redecorated the place.
So you got that feeling in the other room, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's been built over.
Is there any room you've been in that you feel like uneasy?
I felt more uneasy outside, walking around.
Yep.
I'd have to agree with that.
That's the only time any of us have felt uneasy, isn't it?
You know,
Yeah, outside. Because do you remember when we were last time? I was completely fine when we were in here. As soon as I got outside that window where the cooker is in the kitchen, tension straight away.
Yep.
Right up until we got outside the perimeter fence.
Like you said, you just got the feeling like you want to run.
And I heard, we both heard it, didn't we? Didn't we hear like a voice?
Yep. We heard, yeah. So we heard, as we got to the end perimeter, it sounded like, what I described it as, I think was like a busy car park or supermarket or something. It felt like there was a couple of people talking, like in the distance. And we are, obviously, as you guys all know, in the middle of nowhere, really.
Yep. Just middle of the forest.
There's no car parks nearby.
No.
That's for sure.
No. Yeah, we had to, I mean, it took us, what, at least half an hour to walk here.
It was more than that.
And we know the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Right.
we do now. But yeah, it's definitely a story here.
Chill. Let's just take a breather on then.
Yeah. I feel privileged, I got a chair.
Yeah, this is, I've got no bad feelings at all.
No, I feel good. Well, not good, but yeah, I'm
I
hot as
was
well.
warm. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I could do have a Big Mac after this, mate.
I might. Yeah, it might be a milestone day. I might have my first Big Mac.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first, guys. So you got the Morse code machine. Is it worth putting it in the?
Yeah, I mean, typically if you do a seance, which, you know, we
Is that light too bright? Do you want me to do it slightly?
No, that'd be fine.
It's just, yeah.
So I'm personally not into doing that sort of thing.
It's definitely not something we've ever done or done on our channels.
The only thing I mean, that would be taking it quite seriously, and you know, it's
Whiskey.
We're more light-hearted when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm open-minded.
all I would say is you just have your own little internal invocation. Just saying internally, you know, we've already said it. We came in here with the right intentions and everything, and so we're just saying to Mr. Buttons if he wants to communicate or whoever's there. And just, I'd like to say thank you to him, you know, like that thing there is the most fascinating thing I've seen for a long time.
There's a breeze coming through.
That's exactly what I just said to Steve.
Mm.
So it's
And there's a
really
little rumble as well.
I can see There's like a,
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but
little cobweb moving around.
Yeah, I've just felt for the
Look.
first time.
just see if I can get
And that chimney was definitely blocked.
Yeah.
Been
And
in there for a good 10 minutes. And
all of a sudden, I've come over like chilled. And
I
my
feel
neck-
quite docile after the smell of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just feel quite relaxed. That's better than a joint.
Not like you've ever had one.
That is. Oh, little papers, there's nothing
But yeah,
there.
respect to Mr. Buttons
Yeah, totally.
for letting us in and having a look round. Appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to say we don't want to impose ourselves, but we feel like because you've kind of spoke out to us, that, you know, it's a kind of calling.
Yeah.
You know, it's intrigued us. It's set off our little intrigue into this place. And
Well, there's definitely a lot more to discover, especially up in that loft.
Yeah, that's a gold mine, isn't it?
so just as we were about to leave, pulled up the floorboard, and I thought it was a sword underneath.
Yeah.
But it was like the clamp you'd use for the charcoal, like tongs, but really old brass.
Interesting.
Just as we were about to leave.
And I just peeled back the underlay there, and there's that 1952 date of paper. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Proper old school.
So yeah, look at the ambience we've got going on in here. It's lovely. I mean, compared to the rest of the house, it's
Definitely the best room.
this room I feel so at peace with.
Floor is stable. There's a chair in there, so I'm happy.
Yeah, so Steve, I'll just say, he's the only one sat on
Always sit down on the job. Officers don't work. Special.
Do you know what? Up till now, I've only been going on my senses and like feelings. And while I'm sitting here, I can, in my mind, I'm seeing this man, and he's quite slim. He's kind of pale. He's got darker hair. It's receded, and he's smiling at me. He feels very. He's just wearing a sort of plain white shirt. It's clean, but it looks old, and you know how sometimes the colour fades in the white of the shirt. And he's got his hands sort of in his pockets, and he's just smiling at us. He's kind of stood around. He's one of us, and we're with him. And I'm feeling really emotional. Like, thanks, guys.
No,
You know.
thanks for coming, Steve.
And well, it's this gentleman. He said,
Oh.
you know, Mr. Buttons, I'm sure it is. And he's now part of the little group, and he's very pleased we've come, and he's feeling this sort of emotion, like, thank you. You know, don't know why he's saying thank you. He's just, I don't think he had many friends. And we're the first friends he's had for a while.
Well, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, I do feel very relaxed in this room. It's
Yeah.
very
I feel like I thought the same.
docile and the atmosphere is very nice.
So Ray has assumed the
I think
refined position.
We've brought him some sort of peace.
Because we've got to remember this was untouched 30 years since our first visit here. I mean, we've obviously brought the spirits back up again, haven't we? The energy.
You know, he decided to communicate with us.
Yeah, exactly.
We were just exploring this place.
Yeah.
You know, another urbex type exploring. We call that voice on our cameras.
Yeah.
But we still don't understand the message.
I mean, we might even pick that Morse code up quite well on our bottle off. So it could be decoded potentially if you know what you're doing.
So yeah, we'll check back on that, and if anyone does know
Yeah.
Morse code, bloody yeah, please let us know.
So your camera would have picked it up.
Yeah.
Mine picked it up, so I was in there as well. So you've got 45 minutes of footage to go through.
Yeah. I got a long evening. Right then.
Make sure you, because it's easy just to like doze off and then get distracted, look at your phone while you're listening to it.
I do that a lot.
I do, when I'm editing, I just, and I think, oh, I've missed a minute.
I'm just
I'll go
hoping.
back and-
I've updated it obviously, so I'm hoping all the software works. So.
Yeah, so late on camera.
If I do, I'll fall asleep. I really will. I'm that tired. Naturally tired, not just because I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that noise in there though?
Yeah, I think
Oh, right.
it's where I just leant on. If I
Yeah.
So currently we've got how many infrared cameras? 3?
Three set up. We've got
I've got one pointing that way, one pointing
One
this
there.
way, and that one pointing out there.
Yeah.
So
one out there. So I'm going to do that without a fag in the hand. So we've got one over there, we've got one next to the pumpkin, we've got one in the hallway facing down the hallway.
pumpkin's weird, isn't it?
So weird.
So should we just take a minute to just be quiet?
I was just about to say the
Yeah.
same thing.
Take a pew over it.
Do you know, it's the third time I've had it go round in my head. Is God Save the Queen.
Really?
Not the Sex Pistols version.
It's like a crowd. I swear I keep hearing a crowd. That's what I said about, like it was a car park or a supermarket.
But there's a very light
Yeah, I can hear that's
almost
what's
like a bass on a car going past, but there's nothing like that in it.
No.
There's a strong breeze now coming through. Well, there was about 10 minutes ago. So look at that. Imagine.
So that's,
It's got a lot colder.
there's a noise, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like-
Wind.
It's
out there, you can...
Yeah, but it could be the gap there, the little wind blowing through.
There's no wind coming through there, but if you stick your head near that.
If I heard something there then. There's like a crack here somewhere.
So that noise, when I said to you, well, that was the same noise we were getting when Matt was calling out. It's like a rumble all around.
So when it comes to mediumship, there's physical mediumship, which is like it's unique to specific people, but you can get like a collective energy. And like things like poltergeists, it's typically a young child with a strong psychic activity around them. But then when you've got a collective of people, they use the collective energy. Because I'm a medium as well, but you know, if I'm sat on my own doing certain things, every now and then I'll get a loud crack come out of nowhere. But typically it will sound somewhere outside.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not quite like you're getting what we were hearing, but that can't have been
Footsteps.
Definitely footsteps.
That was Steve, I think.
Was it
Is that you moving your foot?
Yeah, I was just moving my foot. Sorry.
Just-
Just, I'm staying still.
Sorry,
I'm
Steve.
trying to keep.
yeah, just
You're very on edge. aren't you, Ray?
It's like a crack, you were saying.
but like Alex and I definitely we were hearing something in the distance.
Yeah.
But it can't be. This place is surrounded by so much foliage that
Yeah.
it wouldn't travel that far.
It's like a natural barrier, isn't it? Sound
But-
barrier.
When you were talking then, I thought I could, like a motorbike, because
Yeah.
where we are, I was going to hear some of it, because noise travels further in the dark than it does in the day.
Am I hearing that again?
That was like a groan.
Yeah.
But when you were talking just a minute ago, there was like a motorbike sound in the background.
It looks, to me, this is boarded up, but it sounds like this is just an open window to me.
And just go quiet for a bit and just see what. It's like it's obviously trying to.
Yeah, same.
It's more like a worry.
someone going,
But in the distance.
So that's the second time I've heard
Crack.
that. Game on crack.
So, say one for yes, two for no. So we'll say, is that you, Mr. Buttons?
I wouldn't mind that moving.
Should get on that then. That's two.
Two. That sounds more like three.
Yeah, it did actually, yeah.
So that might have been
Well,
C, A, B, C.
it was the fact I said,
What does
move that.
ABC mean?
Well,
Well, yeah.
give him a chance and he'll start tapping more.
So that's almost like the Morse code you're
Yeah.
on.
So you the whole books have been written this way. So one for yes, two for no, or A, B, A,
we
B,
tried
C.
with the white light.
Second advice can have a bearing.
The hell was that? Is it you just making that noise?
someone just went,
Yeah. I didn't do
That looked like it was you.
I honestly didn't do anything.
I heard that, it was like,
Yeah.
it sounded there.
You recording?
Everything's recorded.
Everything's recording right now. As I said, I was saying,
That wasn't you, no?
No, honest, swear to God, that wasn't me.
as I said, turn the white light off. That noise came from there.
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Nonsense.
We said no, or was that a yes?
Yes, he's responded, hasn't he? Like that.
Found these white lights.
Yeah, turn them off and just.
I got pins and needles on my right foot.
It'll be
I'm going to stand up from there.
better do some work this evening.
I want to be in the centre of people, I don't want to be on the outskirts.
I don't really like this room. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, right. I really don't like this.
You've destroyed his property. See, I'm on the outskirts now.
Just do that. Get a picture, please.
Oh, shit.
One of you might be better commenting than this one.
No, you're
Also,
right.
the cameras are there.
That's a good point.
I don't particularly want it.
I'm kind of getting a little bit freaked out.
Oh, hang on. There's a button on that.
It's a bit dodgy, that. It'll probably change when you put it down. Yeah, it's dodgy. That's it, that's the...
Take that away the camera. Right. That's evil rumble. You need to eat.
What is that rumbling?
It's in its stomach.
No, it's not. It's like...
Yeah, no.
Underneath you.
I've been feeling that the whole time.
Which
yeah,
it sounds
I feel
like
Because in a minute we're
can't
just going to
go
go,
past the music blaring out, but it can't be. But like in the distance, you know.
It sounds closer than that, though.
Yeah.
There again. Is that what you want about?
I didn't hear that one, so I was like, we were paying attention.
yeah, that.
The light just changed again.
Did you notice I went from red to white when I pointed at it?
I was trying to change it again.
point to it again. If that's you, can you change the light?
That changes. I'm out of it.
He's done it twice already, I suppose.
There's a groan.
Right, let's just... Shh.
Yeah.
I'm getting some goosebumps.
In the background.
That is.
Yeah, that is,
That's obvious.
It's Mrs. Dowd, right?
It'll secure meetings. Then I've got them back to the door.
That's right.
This is when you get something.
No, stand there, Aaron. Just let me take a picture.
Bit of cobwebs.
You hand over enough.
Get a flash on. So when you look at the picture back and it's just a figure behind it. My camera's going really funny. Nice.
You put that coat on the door, scrolled it.
What was that behind it?
Jokes aside.
It's just like a weird hand.
Cable. What connection was on the end of that?
That had an aerial cable.
Oh,
Cards.
Yeah.
You're in front of the camera, mate.
Oh, light went then.
Weird.
He changed it again.
I've got nothing filming that one.
You want to put it on that chair?
You might be able to catch it on your bottle off.
That's your bottle.
Should we close the door?
Yeah, that's possibly a good idea.
Yeah, I'll take the coat off there.
Sorry.
What is it? Where's that wood in the bird? Because that's like,
Lingering.
no, that's something really strong.
It did actually, yeah. Oh, mini blowtorch.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Right, so we're just ready to just give it a bit of silence for a minute or two.
Yeah.
And hear a clock ticking there. That would fit in for like the tapping almost.
Possibly. But it wasn't consistent, the tapping we heard. Like a clock would be.
It's worth turning all the lights off and see.
We've got nothing to film.
Well, we're going for a camera's camera.
Me and Steve were filming in pure brightness when we got the voice, so. You've obviously heard a lot about it, but you're here now.
Yeah. No, just this room especially. I was saying the dodgy energy was outside.
Yeah.
Totally in agreement.
I kind of feel like this was a family home. You're hearing a woman
Yeah.
calling out from the kitchen. Come on,
Possibly.
dinner's ready. Wash your hands and all that. You know.
It felt really warm then.
But this guy,
It's quite cosy in here, isn't it?
I kind of don't feel him anymore. It's like at that moment he's like
Got really tingly.
he felt like he was part of the group,
Yeah.
and you know I was
Feels
feeling
like
very
that fire
emotional. Like thanks, you know,
Feels like that fire zone.
because I just felt that the guy.
Yeah.
It
That's-
feels like the fire.
It feels like the fire. I know you just put your flag in there, but that actually.
enough, is it?
Look,
It does, yeah, a little bit.
No, just standing there, isn't it?
So
Like
you
on
can
the
feel-
side of my face, it's like
my hand is warm. Like
it feels like the to me like the
best
fire
way I can
zone.
describe it. Hang on. Put your hand in front of that for a second, like it's warming up,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this. You just destroyed this thing.
Yeah, you did it
You
first.
bloody
right?
knocked, you kicked it
You
on his
brought it
roof.
down.
Right. Actually, no. He handed it to me.
Did he?
My hands
Was
on.
that before or after we came in? Right, I'm going to stop. Well guys, if we don't see any more footage, thanks for this quick video. Again, the main video will be out on Alex and Ray's channel, so check that out. This will just be a quick sort of brief video covering it, so I'll put this out after theirs. So obviously I've done a few videos on this. So yeah, thanks for watching, drop a like, sub, here with Vacant Haven,
Thanks,
In
guys.
Histories and Steve. So thanks for watching, see you in the next one.
Later.
Laters.
It's like a weird kind of orb thing behind you, Alex. It keeps doing this.
No cobweb there, is it?
No. That's what I moved the camera for and put it back. Just check.
So happy that he was part of the group, you know. But I don't feel him now. I feel he's kind of
Left us to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drawn it to a close. But I think he's got closure, we've got some closure, and it's been a really nice experience. All the stuff we found in the loft was fascinating.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing that.
A lot of old stuff.
Mm.
And obviously we brought place down from.
Yeah, that's
but
right. So
I don't know if it's worth putting it back.
you can do that, Ray, if you want. As soon as you knocked it over,
Well, you did it as well.
you did it first.
I'd leave it there.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's a cool little Morse code machine.
but hopefully that brings a wrap, a nice closure to this place, doesn't it? It's a nice way to end.
Yeah, as I was about to say, this is probably the final time we come here, so just like to say thanks for accepting us into your place. And awesome job in the attic, Steve.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, that little newspaper cutting, South Africa, Alec Rose, you know, that was, for me, that was quite a nice little find because I've been in the Sea Cadets in the Alex Rose, it was called TS at Alex Rose, just behind Butlins in Bognor. But I'd literally been over in England a few years from South Africa when I was going there, so finding that little thing, it just seemed like the perfect little
Fitting, very fitting, cosmosy.
But it's just been nice to, you know, when you're looking around this place, you are in someone's old home. You know, it's not lived in anymore. We don't feel like we're trespassing. But it actually felt like he was showing us around the place, especially outside.
Yeah, so your divining rods took you to 2 different locations that we've not seen before.
Yeah, the weird sort of kind of farming tool.
You had an orb go across your face in there. Yeah, it's a trailer, farming tool, some old shed. So that was definitely leading you to the house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The rods. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, we'll carry on filming as we go outside because no doubt someone will hear something, as we always do. But I'll leave a link to Steve's stuff in the description. Go check that out. And thanks again to Hidden Histories with Ray, Ned, Steve, and Exploring Within.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, nice ending.
And we'll catch you in the next one, guys. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment in the comment section. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys. That's. I was just about to say.
What I did notice, Steve, just in there on the left, do you reckon that would have been his gun cupboard? Because obviously if you have guns in the house, you have to have them in a locked
Well, that's
closet.
probably what I thought that fridge thing might have been about, to be honest.
Because if you look, there's actually hinges on the door.
Super Kings. Yeah,
It might have been his gun closet.
right by the front door.
Yeah.
It's got like a... I mean, that should really have been a metal case, but he was probably quite liberal with the law.
Because there's a little thing here as well, look.
Oh, right.
I'm good, yeah.
Shame that bone just fall off.
Yeah, but I reckon that was his gun cupboard.
Yeah, it's perfect size for it, isn't it?
Yeah, because I know someone that's got licensed guns,
Yeah.
and obviously that is a similar sort of thing they'd have.
Yeah, it has to be a bit more secure than that, but I suppose back in the 50s, 60s, they were
Yeah.
like,
Because he would have vacated this place probably very early 90s. You alright, guys?
Look in the oven.
Oh, I did have a look in the oven last time, I think. Nothing in there?
Nothing too interesting.
No.
Steve, you've got a nose for finding things, mate.
Yeah, yes.
He's definitely coming on more with us.
What happened?
Well, he's just looking in the oven.
We were just having a look at what we thought was the gun closet in the porch.
it does make sense.
Ah.
Because you have to, if you have licensed firearms, you have to be in a locked closet. And there was one in the porch next to the room we were in.
And but there was nothing in there.
No, but it looks like that's what it
There's
was.
like a cavity above it that's been bored
Sealed
over,
up,
but
yeah.
wouldn't pull off.
Is it worth getting a group photo out here?
Yeah, I think it is, just in front of the...
Yeah.
in front of the thing.
Anybody got any battery left on their phone?
Well, I have.
I got loads. Do you want to do it on mine?
Yeah.